Good morning, Ravinder Singh.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good.
So today we are here. We're going to discuss on how we can learn the strategies of internet search by using some filters. So before we go any further, we're going to do some housekeeping in the first. In case of emergency, please use the door on your left and right side, and they will take you out on the main evacuation area. A fire warden will be outside. She will address you to take you to the safe place. Yeah.
Yep.
Just follow her directions, and then you go from there. And if you wanted to use the loo, please, there's a toilet right outside from the door on your right. You go right, and then you go straight, and then on your left. And then same on the other side. There's toilets on the both sides. And while we are in the session, if you can kindly keep your phone on the silent, that would be really good. So as we discussed in the last session, that how we can get the quality information through internet. Today we're going to learn that with that search, how we can use some filters to get the more quality information. Yeah.
All right.
So before we go any further, we're gonna introduce yourself. So I'm gonna tell one truth, two lies, and you have to deduct. Sorry, one truth, two lies. Two truth, one lie, and you have to detect the lie, which is and then I will do the same. Okay, and you can tell me a little bit about yourself. So my name is Gurpreet Kaur. I'm currently doing certificate 4 in training and assessment, and so we are doing today's session on how we can learn the strategies of internet search along with the applied filter to get the quality information.
All right.
Okay, so for me, the truths are that I love walking. I love traveling, and I love sleeping. So you have to deduct which one is the lie.
The lie is you don't like walking.
Okay, I don't like. Okay, I agree on that. I don't like walking much. I do like walking a little bit, but that's true. Now it's your turn. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yep. My name is Ravinder Singh, and I will ask you same thing. Do
Yeah.
the 3 options.
Yeah.
And you have to find out which is wrong one.
Okay,
All right.
I can try.
Yep. All right. I like to watch soccer.
Yeah.
I like to drink tea,
Yeah.
and I like to go outside with the friends.
Okay, so I think the lie is that you like to go outside with the friends. I think that's easy for us because we know each other too well. So that's why, yeah, but that's good. So before we go any further, I'm gonna play a video. So we have a little bit of idea what we're gonna talk about, what points we're going to talk about, so we can use them along, and you will have a little bit of overview as well, yeah?
All right.
So, as we talked in the last session, that how we can get internet, how we can use internet like Google to get the quality information. So today we're going to go a little bit further with that, okay? So I'm going to play a video for you now.
All right.
Hello, I'm Esther, and in this video, I will give you some search tips and techniques. Here are some tips. When you start your search, you never use your entire topic as a search string as you would do on Google. Instead, you make a list of keywords from your topic, capturing the essence of your topic. Then you find synonyms or alternate terms for each of your keywords. The more you have, the better, thus broadening the scope of your search. Use 2 to 3 keywords at a time, like bite-sized chunks. Interchange your keywords with each other by using your alternate terms. Now for some techniques which you will use when doing an advanced search on any database. The first technique, which was developed by George Boole, is called Boolean operators or Boolean logic. 3 simple words and or not are used to combine your keywords with each other. In the example, I've used or to find one or the other, and the and combined with the first two. The results will show articles containing the first with South Africa as well as the second with South Africa. The second technique is the use of quotation marks to group words together. In your results, those words will be next to each other in the article. The third technique is referred to as wildcards, which is the use of a question mark and a hashtag. If you type the word organization and replace the S with a question mark, your result will find organization with the S and organization with a Z. Then the fourth technique is referred to as truncation, which is the use of an asterisk. You type the root of a word and replace the ending with an asterisk. For example, if you type compute, you will find computer, computers, computing, or any other form of the word starting this way with a different ending. So these techniques can be used on any of the databases in the UJ database collection. Thank you and good luck.
So this is the video that I played. It gives you a little bit of information on how we can get some information from the internet. So this video they have talked about Boolean operations. We'll talk about that in a minute, but first I would like to go in a little bit of brief about about the basics, so that we talk about that first, and then how we can enhance our search.
All right.
So yeah, so first we will talk about how we can choose search terms. How we can use some terms like she said in the video, that instead of putting the whole line, we can use some synonyms. So we'll use those synonyms, we'll put it in the search bar, so then it will give us the information. And then it's searching with the keywords. And then she said that how we can use some, instead of like if let's say making a toasted sandwich with ham and cheese, we can simply put ham and cheese sandwich. So it will give us the information on all the ham and cheese sandwich and how we can make them. So if we can put the keywords, sandwich, ham and cheese, something. So we put keywords and then it will give us the information. And then we can also search for like just exact phrases, like if like said, we can put like how we can make a ham and cheese toasted sandwich. So that's the other way to get an information. We can put the whole phrase in the search bar, so it will give us the information. Yeah. How do you normally get information from internet? So if you're looking for something, let's talk about sales. If you're looking for some product, how would you look for, how do you use internet to get that information from internet?
Just go to the Google.
Google, yeah.
And just put the product name
Product
and search.
Search, yeah. And then it will give you the options.
Yep.
And then you pick up whichever you like.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly the same we do it here. Yeah. So then we search with the subject heading. So whatever the heading for the subject, we use that subject heading and we put it in there, and then we use that as to get the information. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So before we go any further, before we go to, we'll talk about Boolean and citation search, but we'll just do a little activity here now. Yeah.
All right.
So where we're going to use the internet as a source, and we're gonna search. So I will give you some words that you have to search from the internet by applying some filters, and we'll see how you go from there. Okay, we'll use Google as a platform, and we'll try to use what we just talked about, how we can get the search. Yeah, so we're going to use sorry, I'll just get this down here. So, okay, we're going to use Google as a search. Here we go. So we're gonna go, if you can look up for things like how to make a toasted ham and cheese sandwich. How would you search for that? Yeah, you wanna try?
Yep.
I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes, and you can do that, and then we will talk about that. You can do this activity on your own. No. Don't.
Yep.
You ready, or you want 1 more minute?
All right.
1 more minute? Okay. Sorry, I'll just move that. Yeah, you ready now?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Cheese and ham sandwich. Okay. Okay, that's a very colorful page. I like that. Lots of information. Yeah. Ingredients. What extra you can add on.
Yep.
Okay, it give you, wow. So this is what you like, the step by step
Step-by-step.
guide. Okay, that's a very good example. That's a very good website to go on to look for some information. Yeah. Okay, that's a very good result, Raminder Singh. I'm pretty impressed with that. So how did you do that? Can you give me an overview when you write in Google that you're looking for ham and cheese sandwich? So how did it come up with the lots of pages?
Yep, it comes with a lot of veggies.
So how did you decide to go on this particular page? So what made you decided to go on this website, not on the others?
It's just like it's because this website is up to date.
Okay.
Like it's updated last year.
Oh, okay.
So this means is they got all the new recipes and all the new techniques and everything in it.
That's very good.
What we choosing these days.
That's amazing.
So
Raminder
that's the
Singh.
main thing. And the next one is like when I open it, I see a lot of people view this page as well.
Yeah.
So that's give you fair information like.
So you think because lots of people have viewed that page, that give you trust that you can go on that.
No, but
website.
it gives you a feeling like just go open it and go through it.
Yes.
Maybe you got all the information from there. But
Yeah.
just give you a roughly idea.
Yeah.
So just go ahead
Yeah.
and open it.
That's a very good one. That's very good. That's what everything you covered in that you looked for the authenticity of the website by looking at the views, and you checked that the information they provided you is the latest. So which is a very important part when we're using internet as a search, because when we're doing any information, when we're getting through any information for the hospital terms, and let's say you're looking for first aid online, so you don't want to go for 10-year back, you want it to be recent because there's life that depend on your information, so you want the information that is really authentic and up to date. So that's a really good way to do it. And it's also a very amazing part of this page that this is the page from the sandwich.com. So that means that this is authentic page, and they have all the recipes in it, and it's food channel particularly page, which is really good. And you also have gone for a lot of pictures on the internet which give you an idea how, if you make a sandwich, how it will look like, and you can follow the guide. And also it have given you the step-by-step recipe of it with the pictures in it, how good this sandwich look. That's very good, Raminder Singh. Thank you so much for contributing in this activity. Okay, now you passed that activity, by the way. Good on
Thank you.
Okay, now we go on the next part. So we're going to use Google search effectively. So there's some tips that we can use while we're using Google. So first one is we can use quotation mark to find the exact wording. So like, normally Google will take a look of the set of words that you type. So it then try to find matches based on those words. So that's how Google works, and necessarily in the order you type them. So the way you type them, Google will find the resemblance with it, and it will give you the result. So that's why sometimes this means that Google might separate the word that you have entered or even find match for the similar words. So but you can also tell Google not to do this, and instead look only for the word that you entered. So then it will ignore all the word. It won't do the search automatically. It will only consider the word that you are typing and the exact order you enter them, and then it will provide you the information according to that.
All right.
Yeah. So to restrict your search to exact wording, so you can surround the word or phrase them in quotation mark. So once you put them in a quotation marks, then Google won't add or delete any words in it. So it will give you the exact information that you will put it, and then it will provide you the information that you were looking for. So first, just example, if I say, let's say that, I write, in Google, I write that, say that you want to you want to know who wrote something you would like to cite. Like you will get a much better result for the quotation if you put the quotation marks and look for an exact match, right? So let's say that, let's go on Google. So this is Google, yeah. So let's say we put that it was the best of times, and then we put quotations. It was the worst times, and then we put the quotation at the end. Yeah. Okay. So we have type in a word in here saying that it was the best times, and then we put the quotation in it, and then we put it was the worst time. Let's see how will the outcome would look like. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you will see how it have given us lots of information on the best times and its worst times, but Google didn't add or delete any sentence in it. So it have looked for the exact word that we have put it in the quotation, and it have provided us on the information on the same word. So if we are looking for that, we don't want Google to change anything as such. So if we want that that Google do not interfere with your words and instead look for the exact word that you have taught, then we put them in quotation words. Then you can see we have like so many pages open up, but it have all the information on it was the best time and it was the worst time in quotation.
Yep.
But if we write without quotation, it will give you a gazillion of information. So that's why we need to make sure that whatever information we are getting from the internet, is reliable, and it's also related to the course that we are looking for. We don't want the wrong information or misleading information, and especially for academic purposes. If we are doing it for our academic purposes, we need to make sure that it's authentic information that we need.
All right.
All right, did you have the little bit of understanding how we
Yeah.
can use the quotation mark?
Yeah, if you put the quotation words, it's give the exact information what you type over there.
Yeah. Yes.
Nothing else.
Yeah, so Google won't add any words in it.
Got it.
Okay, good. So I'll give you one more minute. If you wanted to go through another quotation word, let's say let's say the good times, bad times in quotation words, and let's see, and then you will see what type of information we get, and then you can also get to practice how you can use the quotation word in Google. Yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes. Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's a very good. Yeah, that's good. That I believe that, and now because we have talked about how we can use quotation word in Google, so you have an idea of how you
Yep.
can
How
use
to-
it.
how we can
Okay,
use it.
that's good. Now we're moving on to our next part. How we can, or there's another option that we can use in Google. We put or to get the information. Yeah, so for example, this can be very helpful when we are searching for something that varies sources and might describe differently. So then, for instance, say we are looking for information on climate change. Yeah, so some sources they might refer to climate change, but as well other will refer to, some sources they will refer climate change as a global warming, but the other, they will might go for climate change. So if we put or in between climate change or global warming, it will give you information on both climate change and global warming. Yeah,
Yep.
so you want to try that on Google? So we can use that example as by putting or in it, we can get the information on climate change or global warming. And you can use 2 minutes, and you can have a browse on how you get the information. Yeah, so did you see the amount of information you're getting?
Yep.
on
Loads of information.
Yeah, it's giving you information on 2 topics now. The first is climate change,
And global warming.
and then global warming, and it's a very wide information. It's telling you all its actions and the differences and reasons and everything. So then that means this is, so if you are doing an article on that, we can use that very well.
Yep, got it.
Thank you. And now the other one that we're going to talk about, how we can use hyphen or minus sign to get that information.
All right.
Yeah. So we can use hyphen to remove options. So there will so many example, but we'll use this example that this comes in handy when your search query has a double meaning. So then we put a hyphen in it. So if a sentence that you are going to use, it has a double meaning, we put a there's a little minus
Yep.
sign. I will show you how it look like. So this one, yeah, you see.
Yep.
So this is the hyphen sign. So if we put this hyphen sign with the words that give you double meanings, so it was very effective. So imagining that you are trying to research the company Apple, but you don't want any result about the actual fruit. So then what would you do? You would search and you put Apple, and then you put hyphen in Apple hyphen fruit hyphen food. It will give you information. You want to try that? I mean the same. So if we put hyphen for using Apple, and you put Apple hyphen fruit hyphen food, let's see what kind of information the Google will provide you. Apple. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, just let me fix. Sorry. Yeah, would you see how we have so much information on?
Lot of information.
Yeah. So they have. These are the few things that we can use to get apply this filter to get the quality information about internet. So about the boolean, we're going to talk about how we can use boolean logic. We're going to talk about this one in our next session.
All right.
Which we would do tomorrow, and then we'll talk about, because this is a very big topic. Boolean is we can get information by using and or, yeah, we can put that, and then we can use some information from the internet. So we'll talk in detail about that in the next session.
All right.
So
No
we,
worries.
yeah, so this is how, there's few things that we could do so we can get the quality information. So the first is like we did in an activity where where you choose how you can look for a website that you can trust and you can get the information from. So like you use the search term Google, and then you use your words, and then you use your keywords to get the information. Yeah.
Yep.
And you can also use exact phrases to get the information. And then we also can use some wild card searches, and we talked about how we can effectively use Google to get some information from the Google. So first we talked about, what we talked about first? You want to tell me? You mean the same?
Yep. The wild card.
Wild card, yes.
Yep.
And then
The quotations.
yes, then how we can use the quotations to get the information.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you talk about another
Or.
thing. Or, yes, that's so proud of you. Thank you. So then we use, that means you were actively
And the
listening.
hyphen.
And the hyphen, yes. So you know which is the hyphen sign?
Yeah.
How? It's the minus sign,
Minus
yes.
sign.
Good. So this is the filters that we can use in Google to get the quality information.
All right.
But before we go finishing today's session, by the end of this session, you'll be able to get some quality search from internet by using some
Hyphen.
filters.
filters.
So you can get this information. So that's good, great. So in next topic, which we're going to do tomorrow, we're going to use that how we can use Boolean and other things to get the quality information from the internet. Yeah.
Alright.
So before we go finishing today's session, I will give you the feedback forms that you can fill in here. The feedback forms, you can fill these forms.
All right.
Yeah, and then you can either email me or you can
Okay.
give me in person as well.
I will hand it to you tomorrow.
Okay, that's really nice. Thank you very much, and I will also email you the link of this file that I'm using today, so you can have a browse about it.
All right. No
Thank you
worries.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you so much for your session today, Raminder Singh. I'll see you next time.
Yep. See you tomorrow next time.
Bye.
Bye.